Hi Nitya. Hi David. Yes. Hi Riva. Then Shagu, everyone. Good evening. We are going to start our chapter number 2 previous year PYQ solving session. And can we start off? Yes, let's start. Jan 2021 people, the value of P for which the difference between the roots of the equation x square plus px plus 8 is equal to 0 is 2. That means difference between the root is what? Alpha and beta. Usually we are telling alpha and beta are the roots of the equation. So alpha minus beta is equal to how much now? 2. Let it be there. Write it down there. Then what do you know about it? Sum of the root alpha plus beta. So sum of the root is nothing but what? Minus of coefficient of x square. Sorry, x divided by coefficient of x square. That is nothing but minus b by a. Here b value is how much? P. So minus p divided by a value is how much? 1. So minus p is alpha plus beta. Now you tell me what is product of the root alpha beta. That is nothing but product of the root alpha beta is nothing but constant term divided by coefficient of x square. That is nothing but what? 8 divided by 1. So alpha beta is equal to 8. Now we need to find the value of what? We need to find the value of p. People, here alpha minus beta is given over there. Now if you ask me, alpha plus beta the whole square is equal to what? Alpha minus beta the whole square plus 4 alpha beta. Now alpha plus beta the whole square is nothing but minus p the whole square, which is equal to alpha minus beta is already given in the question. That is how much? 2. 2 square plus 4 into alpha beta is how much? 8. That means p square is equal to 4 plus 32. That is nothing but p square is equal to 36. So p is equal to how much? Root 36, which is nothing but what? Plus or minus 6. Option C is your answer. Good evening, Ruby. Yes, Shagu, Priya. Then Samuel is there. Hi, Aura, everyone. Yes. Venkat, everyone. Good evening. How are you guys? Are you guys preparing? How is your preparation stage? Have you completed all the subjects? How much have you completed? Please comment. Yes. Next one. If the quadratic equation, it's a very good question, people. It's a very good question. Such a type of question was never repeated also. So it's a very good question. So if the quadratic equation x square plus px plus q is equal to 0, x square plus qx plus p is equal to 0. Second equation x square plus qx plus p is equal to 0 have a common root. So they both have common root. Usually we will assume what? Alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, right? So I am going to assume let beta be the common root. What is the case? Beta be the common root. That means if beta be the common root means what? If I substitute beta in both the equations, the equation should be satisfied. That is the basic thing, right? So substitute in the first equation. Good evening, Mugundan, Brinda. Good evening. Yes, just substitute directly. So if you substitute beta over there, what will happen? This first equation will become what? Beta square plus p into beta plus q is equal to 0. Then from that you find beta square. Beta square is how much? The beta square is nothing but what? Minus of p into beta plus q. Correct? Till there everything is fine. Now take the second equation. Second equation substitute beta over there. That means x square will become what? X square will become beta square plus q beta plus p is equal to what? 0. Till there everything is fine now. From this you get me the value of beta square. Beta square is equal to what? Minus of q beta. Or I will do one thing. Instead of this beta square, I will substitute this value over here. Directly I can do that. So substitute it. Beta square means minus of p beta minus of q plus q beta plus p. Till here everything is fine. Can you find me the value of beta from here? Which all terms are having beta in common? First and the third term. So take beta common. That means minus p plus q. That means from this also beta is taken. That means q is taken outside. Then minus q plus p. Now if I rearrange, which is equal to what? Which is equal to 0. That means q minus beta sorry, q minus p. Then if I take it to the other side, it will become what? Q minus p. From this, beta is equal to how much? Beta value is how much? 1. Everyone got the point? How much is the beta value? Beta value is equal to 1. Now we need to find the value of p plus q. Now take the first equation. X square plus px plus q is equal to 0, right? Instead of x, you put 1. Put x is equal to 1. How can I put x is equal to 1? Because it is nothing but our one of the root. Beta value is how much? 1. That's why I am putting x is equal to 1. That means a1 plus p plus q is equal to 0, which implies p plus q is equal to minus 1. It's a very good question, people. Hi Vaishnavi. Hello, hello, hello. Got it? Done, done, done. Which option? Option C is your answer. Next question, July 2021. In that year, in that attempt, only 2 questions were there from this chapter. In July 2021, there were 4 questions. So, usually you can expect a 4 marks from this chapter. So, it's a very good chapter. Usually, using options itself, you can solve this chapter. But, yet, we need to study. Correct? Yes. The cost of 2 oranges and 2 apples be 28. People, I'm calling oranges cost as for 1 orange, let the cost be x, and for 1 apple the cost be y. That means 2x plus 3y, which is equal to how much? 28 rupees. That means if I have 2 oranges into now rupees of 1 orange, that means 2 into x plus 3 apples into rupees of 1 apple, or price of 1 apple is equal to 28. From 6th standard we are doing this, right? Now if the cost of an apple is doubled, that means I am doubling the cost of an apple, then the cost of 3 oranges, that means 3 oranges is how much? 3 into x plus, but cost of an apple is doubled means what? Y is becoming 2y. Okay, y is becoming 2y. Then how many apples are there? 5 apples are there, which is equal to how much? 75. Now this is becoming what? 3x plus 10y, which is equal to what? 75. Equation 1, equation 2. I'll show you multiple methods of solving equation. I'll show you the shortcut in the next question. Here I will do with the normal way of solving using elimination. Okay. Yes. Hi Vidya. Good evening. Good evening. Yes. So here what I will do, equation 1 I will multiply it with, so I am going to eliminate x first. So in order for that, I am going to multiply equation 1 with 3. That means 3 into this equation will become what? Into 3 will become what? 6x plus 9y is equal to 28 into 3, which is equal to what? 84. Let it be equation 3. Then second equation I am multiplying with 2, because I want to eliminate 6x. So this 2 into 3 will become 6x plus 20y, which is equal to 75 into 2 is 150. Equation number 4. I'm showing first method. I'll show you multiple method as I told you. Now, equation 4 minus equation 3, which is equal to what? 6x and 6x will get cancelled off. Then 20y minus 9y is how much? 11y, which is equal to 150 minus 84 is how much? 66. From that, y is equal to 66 divided by 11. So cost of an apple is how much? 6 rupees. Got it? So y value is 6 rupees. Now find me the value of x. Put y is equal to 6 in equation number 1. Substitute over there. That means it will become what? 2x plus 3 into y is how much? 3 into 6 is 18, which is equal to 28. So 2x is equal to 10. X is equal to how much? 5. Now the question is what? Cost of 7 oranges and 4 apples. Very easy. 7 oranges means 7 into 5 plus then 4 into 6, which is equal to 35 plus 24. Answer is what? 59. Option A is your answer. This is one method. Shall I am just slowing down because eventually we will increase the speed. Okay. Yes. Fine. That urgency I am just keeping it slow because it will be helpful for everyone, because these sort of questions require little more thinking. Otherwise you will make mistake. Now the fourth question. Find the value of k if 2 is a root of the following cubic equation. People, if 2 is the root of a following cubic equation, what is the meaning of that? That means 2 will satisfy this equation. If I put 2 in terms of x, the equation LHS and RHS should be equal. So put x is equal to 2. That means 2 cube minus k plus 1 into 2 plus k, which is equal to what? 0. That means 2 cube is how much? 8. Minus of, open the bracket, minus k into 2 is how much? Minus 2k. Minus 1 into 2 is how much? Minus 2 plus k, which is equal to what? 0. 8 minus 2 is how much? 6. Minus 2k plus k is how much? Minus k, which is equal to 0. K is equal to how much? 6. Option B is your answer. I hope that you got it. Good evening, Jiva. Yes. Can we do the next question? Is the speed fine? Yes. Fine. Next question. Yes. One of the important pattern which we need to know while solving the question. Yes, Shagu, right answer. Yes, rest of you. Where are you guys? Are you guys there? Please do it for me. Now look here. Alpha and beta are roots of the equation. Okay, which equation? This equation ka root is what? Alpha and beta. Then we need, and one more thing is given in the question. 4 into alpha square plus beta square plus alpha beta is equal to how much? 23. Then which of the following is true is the question. Now people, we need to find the, basically we need to find the value of k and we need to substitute in the equation, and we should check which equation becomes LHS and RHS same. That means LHS will become 0 when we substitute k. We need to check which equation is going to give you that. That is the basic condition. Now people, alpha plus beta is how much? Sum of the roots of our equation is how much? The alpha plus beta from this minus b divided by a. That is nothing but minus 5 divided by 2. Then alpha beta is how much? The alpha beta is nothing but constant term divided by coefficient of x square. That is nothing but k divided by 2. Everything is fine till there. Then take this equation. 4 into alpha square plus beta square. I'll write that for your clarity purpose, which is equal to 23. Now people, what is this alpha square plus beta square? I can write it as 4 into alpha plus beta the whole square. You know the identity, right? From very young age we are studying that. Yes, alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. That is alpha plus beta, alpha square plus beta square, right? Plus alpha beta is how much? I'll write it as alpha beta itself, which is equal to 23. Now 4 into alpha plus beta the whole square is how much? That is minus 5 divided by 2 the whole square. That is nothing but 25 divided by 4. Then minus 2 alpha beta plus alpha beta is how much? Minus alpha beta. Alpha beta is how much? Minus k by 2, which is equal to 23. People, open the bracket over here. Now open the bracket. 4 into 25 by 4 is how much? 25. Then 4 into k by 2 is how much? Minus 2k, which is equal to 23. From that, 2 is equal to 2k. K is equal to how much? 1. K is equal to how much? 1. Good luck for all of us appearing in Jan 20s. Yes, yes, yes. So can you say easy tricks? Yes, Sindhu, I'll be going for easy tricks soon after, because I'll be showing the regular method and I'm going for the easy tricks. K is equal to how much? 1. Okay, we got the value of k. Now option hit. People, one more thing, this type of question can only be solved this method. This type of question, not the previous one. This type of question can only be solved with this type of way. Okay, option hit. Put k is equal to 1. Which option is going to satisfy? Try checking everything. That try option D. Put it on option D. On option D. There k square will become 1 square minus 3k plus 2, which is equal to, instead of k you will put what? 1, which is equal to 0. We will check. 1 plus 2 is how much? 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. That means LHS is equal to RHS. So option D is the answer. Good evening, Logesh. Good evening. Next question. The sum of the squares of any real positive quantity that and its reciprocal is never less than what is the question? People, the easiest way. Yes, a trick is coming. Easiest way to solve this question is, for example, they are telling what are sum of the squares of any real positive quantity and its reciprocal. For example, I am telling 2 square and its reciprocal. Reciprocal square means what? 1 by 2 square. Which is equal to how much? Take your calculator. 2 into equal to m plus, then 2 into equal to divide equal to m plus m r. So you are getting it as what? How much? 5. Correct? That is 5. Then I am taking 1. 1 square into 1 divided by 1 square, that is nothing but what? 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. Okay, that means it is coming to be 2. Now take a decimal value, real, right? So I can take it like around 0.01 and it's reciprocal, 1 divided by 0.1 square, which is equal to how much? Clear the memory. 0.1 into equal to, sorry, 0.1 into equal to m plus then 1 divided by 0.1 into equal to, you are getting it as more than 1, that is how much, right? It is coming to be 2. That means minimum will be never less than what? Never less than 2. That is the shortcut way of solving this condition, or you should know the condition by heart. But if you are solving it normally, you should take it in the normal way, which we are studying in our chapter 14. AM is greater than or equal to what? GM. AM is greater than, or arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to our geometric mean. Arithmetic mean of x square plus 1 by x square divided by 2 is greater than or equal to what? It is nothing but greater than or equal to, geometric mean means root of x square into 1 by x square. Cancel. Then x square plus 1 by x square divided by 2 is greater than or equal to everything. Root 1 is how much now? 1. Now cross multiply this. That means x square plus 1 by x square will be greater than or equal to how much? 2. So condition is also satisfied that way. But don't need to do that and all. Just use calculator. So Sanjay, so I can't join in WhatsApp community. Hiba, I need to check I'm not aware about it. I need to check. I'll check with the team. Sanjay, I'll also check that. Yes. Now December 2021. People, if one root is half of the other of a quadratic equation, then the difference in root is a. The equation is, what is the question? People, one root is half of the other. If one root is alpha, second root will be what? You tell me. Please in the comments you tell me. Can I say that the other root is half of alpha? Alpha by 2. Is that correct? If one root is alpha, the other root will be what? Alpha by 2. If one root is beta, other root will be what? Beta by 2. So quadratic equation has how many roots? 2 roots, right? So one of the root is alpha. If you are calling other root as beta, the value of beta will be how much? Alpha by 2. Keep that in your mind. Then people, what else we need to know? Sorry for that. So roots are alpha and alpha by 2. Now they are telling the difference in roots is a. That means alpha minus alpha by 2 is equal to a. That means alpha minus half alpha. If 1 minus half is how much? That is half itself. So alpha by 2 is equal to a. Alpha is equal to how much? 2a. So alpha is 2a. So one root is equal to 2a. Other will be what? Other root is equal to half of the first root. That means 2a divided by 2, which is equal to what? A. So these are the roots. Now you tell me sum of roots. Sum of roots is how much? Sum of roots is nothing but 2a plus a, which is equal to 3a. Now product of the roots is how much? Product of roots is equal to 2a into a, which is equal to 2a square. Now how will you find a general formula? General formula is nothing but x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product, which is equal to what? Which is equal to 0. Now x square minus sum is how much? 3a into x plus product is how much? Product is nothing but 2a square, which is equal to 0. Now looking at that, which option is the right answer? X square minus 3ax plus 2a square, which is equal to 0. Option C. I hope that everyone understood the method. It's a very good question if you ask me. Now, yes. Now, reality is coming into the picture. This is something you are facing inside the exam hall, right? Inside the exam hall, this is the reality you are going to face. Look at the question. In a multiple choice, all the scenario, not the entire marks and all. I'm telling you about the scenario. Multiple choice question paper contains 100 questions. So, in total, how many questions are there? 100 questions. 1 mark for each, just like your exam. A candidate got 60 marks. Okay, 60% marks means 60 marks. If the candidate attempted all the questions and there was a penalty, yes, same scenario of 0.25 marks for wrong answers, The difference between the number of right answers and wrong answers is how much is the question. People, I am going to say, let the number of right answers be x, then be x. Then number of wrong answers will be what? The total 100 questions are there. Then how many wrong answers should be there? 100 minus x. Correct? Yes. Now in reality, think about yourself. So if you get one right answer, how much marks will you get? If one question is correct, you will get 1 mark. So that means 1 mark into total questions which you answered correct minus, we need to reduce the negative mark, right? How much is the negative mark? 0.25 into how many wrong answers? How many wrong answers? 100 minus x, which is equal to how much marks you got? 60 marks. So we need to find the x first, then we need to find the difference between number of right answers and number of wrong answers. Now people, x minus 0.25 into 100 is how much? 25. Then minus 0.25 into minus is how much? Plus. So plus 0.25x, which is equal to 60. Now take this people, minus 25 to the other side, and x and this will get added. That will be 1.25x, which is equal to 25 goes to the other side. What will happen to it? It will become minus 25 will become plus 25. 60 plus 25 is how much? 85. So x is equal to how much? Tell me, 85 divided by how much? 1.25, which is equal to 68. Everyone got the x value, which is 68. Now you tell me number of right answers is how much then? Right answers is equal to 68. Wrong answers is how much? Wrong answers is equal to 100 minus 68 is how much? That is nothing but 32. Now the question is difference between right answers and wrong answer. That is 68 minus 32. People, how much is it? 68 minus 32 is nothing but 36 is your answer. Option B is your answer. I hope that you understood the method. Got the point? Next question. If the squares of a number exceeds twice the number by 15, then the number that satisfies the condition is, which one is the question? What is given? The square of a number. That means x square is equal to exceeds twice 2x the number by how much? By 15. X square is equal to 2x plus 15 is the the equation. Option hit people. Option hit Madi. Option hit. Give me the answer. Which option is giving you the answer? Try option C. So option C will give you what? 5 square is equal to 2 into 5 plus 15. 5 square is how much? 25, which is equal to 10 plus 15. That is nothing but 25. LHS is equal to RHS. So option C is your answer. I hope that you got it. Or if not, if option hitting is not done, how will you solve it? Solve the quadratic equation for me. You will get the same answer. Answers will be like 5 and 3 will be there. But it's not 5 and minus 3, I think, will be there. It is not part of the option anyway. Answer is option C. Use just option hit. That is the easiest way. Now, June 2022. It's a very important question. I hope that everyone knows the condition. Like when two roots are, if one root of an equation is reciprocal of the other, then product of the root is how much? Product of root is equal to 1. Okay, if one root is alpha and the other root is reciprocal, means 1 by alpha. The product will be what? Alpha into 1 by alpha is anyway 1, right? So product of the root is 1. Now looking at the equation, what is product of the root? Constant term a divided by coefficient of x square, which is equal to 1. So a is equal to how much? 5. Option B is your answer. How many seconds now? 5 second answer. Yes. Next question. Yeah, we are going to option hit again. Okay. Yes. So what is given? A man wants to cut 3 lengths from a single piece of board of length 91 centimeter. What is happening now? A man wants to cut. There is a board which is how long is it? 91 centimeter. We need to cut it into 3 parts. Now what are they telling? The second length is 3 centimeter longer than the shortest. Third length is twice as much as the shortest. Then the length of the shortest piece is how much? People, option hit and check. Let us take that. Let option D 22, because it's a bigger number. That's why I took it first, because we need to take 21 in total. That's why I took 22 as first. So let 22 be the shortest length. That means 22 plus. Now second length is how much? 3 centimeter longer than the shortest. 22 plus 3 is how much? 25 plus. Third is twice as much as the shortest. That means 2 into 22. How much is it? Now you tell me. 22 plus 25 plus 44 is how much? 22 plus 25 plus 44, which is equal to 91, which is equal to the total length of board. That means our assumption is correct, which implies LHS is equal to RHS. Option D is your right answer. Very easy question, right? Very easy to solve. Next question, again, people, I'm going to tell you something which is very important from this chapter's point of view. Whenever they ask to solve for X and Y, and X and Y values are there in the option, always option hit. Okay, what are you going to do? Option hit pannanom, option hit madi option hit cheyanam. Okay, now try option hitting, people, one by one. Now before that, we need to check X and Y values. Take option B over here and option hit on the first one. That means B by A into, instead of X you will put what? AB plus A by B into, instead of Y you will put what? AB. A got cancelled, B got cancelled, sorry, B got cancelled. That is what? B into B is B square plus A square, which is equal to what? A square plus B square. That is LHS is equal to RHS. First equation is satisfied. Now try on the second equation. AB plus AB is equal to what? 2AB, which is equal to your RHS. That means option B is the right answer. I hope that you got it. Arthaita? Purinjida? Samjaya? Manasilayo pillare? Yes. December 2022. Here also another shortcut is there. I have told in marathon class as well as in class also I have told multiple times. You can expect a similar question. December 22 first question. If the roots of the equation x square minus px plus q is equal to 0 are in the ratio, when two roots are in the ratio, what is the shortcut I told you? If m is to n is the ratio of the roots, what is the shortcut? Mn into b square, which is equal to what? M plus n the whole square into what? AC. Got the point? What is it? Mn is nothing but 2 into 3 b square. I'll write b square, then I'll say what is the value of b square and all. Then m plus n, 2 plus 3 is how much? I'll write 2 plus 3. Yeah, let it be. Time is there. Into a is how much? A is nothing but 2. C is how much? A and C. A, let it be there itself. I'll tell you how to find A, B and C. Now people, what is B value over here? B is coefficient of X. That is nothing but what? Minus P. Correct? So 6 into minus P the whole square is what? P square, which is equal to 2 plus 3 is how much? 5. 5 square is 25. A is how much? Coefficient of X square. So B of X, coefficient of X. Did I say X square previously? Minus P is coefficient of X. Okay. B is nothing but coefficient of X. So A is what? Coefficient of X square. So into 1 plus C is what? A constant term. Here it is Q into Q. 1 into Q, not plus, into Q. That means 6P square is equal to 25Q. Direct answer. Very easy, very easy. Which option? Option D is your answer. Next question, what will be the value of K if the roots of a quadratic equation K minus 4, K minus 4 into X square minus 2K into X plus K plus 5 is equal to 0 are equal? What is the condition for equality, people? Whenever B square minus 4AC is equal to 0, we will say that roots of a quadratic equation are equal. Now B value is how much? I already told you B is nothing but coefficient of X square. Sorry, X. That is how much here? Minus 2K the whole square minus 4 into A is how much? The coefficient of X square. That is K minus 4, which into multiplied into what? The constant term. That is nothing but K plus 5. K plus 5, which is equal to 0. Now people, this is nothing but 4K square is equal to, I am taking to the other side, 4 into K minus 4 into K plus 5. Now people, what all things are getting cancelled off? 4 and 4 got cancelled. Then K square is equal to, open the bracket, K into K is what? K square. K into 5 is what? Plus 5k. Then minus 4 into k is what? Minus 4k. Then minus 4 into 5 is what? Minus 20. People cancel things. K square got cancelled. Then 5k and this will become k. Minus 20 goes to the other side. What will happen? Minus 20 goes to the other side. It will become plus 20. So 20 is equal to k. So option B is your answer. I hope that you got it. Are you guys there? Are you guys there? Please comment. Yes. Next question. Tomorrow, which chapter you want? You want chapter 3 or chapter? And rather, we'll be doing all the theory. We already did one theory marathon, which for the last attempt you can refer that also. Anyway, I told you, right, I'll be doing a 500 questions theory marathon for you. I'll tell you the date. Mostly this Sunday we'll be doing it. Okay. If the cost of 3 bags and 4 pens are 257, then the cost of 4 bags and 3 pens is 324. I'm going to tell you a shortcut here. So 3 bags, let it be cost of 1 bag be x and let this be y. That means 3x plus 4y is equal to 257. Then 4x plus 3y is equal to 324. People, I'm going for the shortcut directly. Okay, what do you need to find? We need to find the value of 1 bag. 1 bag is what? X. I need to find the value of x. Probability is already done, Sharan. You can just check. Okay. X is equal to what? In order to find the value of x. Okay, think about your x. In order to find the value of x, you will ignore x and find something new. So you are ignoring x completely. Okay. Yes, ignore x completely. You are ignoring x, but not that much. The color is too much. Yes, I'll use some other color. Yes, let's see. In order to find the value of x, what are you doing? You are ignoring x. Done. Then, which is equal to, you are going to cross multiply this 4 into 324 minus 3 into 257 divided by what? This value. This and this 4 into 4 minus 3 into 3. Done. 4 into 4 minus 3 into 3 is what? 6 into 16 minus 9 is how much? 7. Now take your calculator and find the numerator. Now tell me or entire thing you just use calculator. Clear the memory. 4 into 324 m plus 3 into 257 m minus MRC divided by what? How much is it? 7. Yes. How much are you getting? 75. Direct answer. Got it? So first please, which one does Sindhu? Yes, already completed. Okay, yes. First, okay, then tomorrow we'll do first. Okay, yes. Okay. Next question. Everyone understood this method? Everyone got it? So what we did, x is equal to this one. In order to find the value of x, we will ignore x. Now my next question. In order to find the value of y, you will ignore y. That is the case. Now the method is, in order to find the value of y, I'll show you in another question. Okay. Yes. I don't have x, sir. Oh. Good, you don't have an x. Okay. A group of, at least in maths you have, right? A group of 400 students posted in a border area had a provision for 31 days. Okay. After 28 days, 280 soldiers from the group were called back. Okay. Find the number of days for which the remaining ration will be sufficient. It is very easy, it's very easy to solve it. Okay, it's very easy to solve. I'll tell you, just use calculator. People, 400 soldiers, 31 days. So they will spend how much? 400 into 31. Okay. Now minus on 28th day, 280 were called back. That means till 28th day, how many people were there? 280 people were there. So 28 into 280. People, take your calculator, clear the memory. 400 into 31 m plus 28 into 280 m minus, then click MRC. Hey, 1 second, where did I go wrong? 28 is 200. Okay, fine. Yes, clear the memory. 400 into 31 m plus, then till 28th day, how many people were there? Till 28th day, 400 soldiers were there. So 28 into 1 second, 28 into m minus MRC. So till 28th day, 400 people were there, right? Yes, into 28. So how much is remaining? So take your calculator now. 400 into 31 m plus, then 400 into 28 m minus. So how much is remaining? 200 amount of ration is remaining. Okay, 200 amount of ration is remaining for how many soldiers are remaining? 400 minus 280 is how much? How many soldiers are 400 minus 280, which is equal to 120 soldiers are remaining, correct? So to 1200 is only available for how many people? 120 soldiers. So divide by 120. So 1200 divided by 120 is how much? 10 more days they can survive. So I have a question. What should I do in order to revise and give tests for whole syllabus QA here? So I'll do one thing. From day after, from the coming Monday, I will launch one test for you. Everyone, all India, everyone can write. Likewise, I'll keep a test for everyone. Okay, we'll do that. I'll give it for you, everyone. Yes. So if you get time, please do Malayalam class. Hiba. Time is the problem. Too many things are there. That is the main issue. I want to do it. I started from there only. Yes, but too much time. That is the problem, Haridas. Yes. Since everyone can understand English, to the south mainly, everyone can understand English, right? So please follow this. Yeah. Okay. Yes. The solution. Yes, I'm going to solve this. You tell me now. When x and y values are given in the question, okay, what is the method? Option hit. Option hit pannunga, option hit maadi and get me the answer. Now people, instead of x, these values are what? These are first one in the ordered pair. These are what? X values, and these are what? Y values. Are you understanding that? Now option hit and get me the answer. One by one you try. Now try which option you should try first. I think you should go for option C. Try in option C in this. 2 into 3 minus 5 into 2 plus 4. That is nothing but 6 minus 10 plus 4, which is equal to 0. That means LHS is equal to what? RHS. Then try it in the second equation. That means 2 into 3 plus 2 minus 8, which is equal to 0. We will check. 6 plus 2 minus 8. 6 plus 2 is how much? 8 minus 8, which is equal to 0. LHS is equal to RHS. So which is equal to option C. So marathon. Actually, the entire concept is covered. It's all about doing more and more questions. It's up to you at the end of the day. Okay, that is the main thing about CA foundation exam. If you guys study, it doesn't matter which faculties teach you. It doesn't matter how the faculty teach you. At the end of the day, if you are having the discipline to learn, you will pass. That's the only thing about CA foundation. I can't make you pass if you ask me. It's all about I can guide you to pass. I can't help you in the complete sense. With me you will pass. I can't never say that. That is not real. If someone is saying that, that is not real. It's all about your discipline. You are passing the exam. Okay. If alpha and beta are the roots of the equation x square minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, then the equation whose roots are alpha plus beta and alpha minus beta. People, this type of question is almost there in all the chapters. Yes, almost there in all the attempts. Now people, we need to find alpha plus beta. What is alpha plus beta? From this you can find alpha plus beta, right? That is sum of the root. Alpha plus beta is what? Minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. That is nothing but minus of 2, minus 2, which is equal to what? 2. Alpha plus beta is equal to 2. Now I need to find the product of the root. Alpha beta is what? Alpha beta is nothing but constant term, which is here minus 3. Okay. Now I need to find alpha minus beta. So alpha minus beta, the whole square is nothing but what? Alpha plus beta. If you have watched the class, you will know. Alpha plus beta, the whole square, minus 4 alpha beta, which is equal to alpha plus beta, the whole square is how much? The 2 square is what? 2 square is nothing but 4 minus of 4 into alpha beta is how much? The alpha beta is nothing but minus 3, which is nothing but 4. Minus 4 into minus 3 is what? The plus 12. So 4 plus 12, which is equal to 16. So alpha minus beta, the whole square is equal to 16. From that, alpha minus beta is root 16. You can take it as directly 4. Okay. So I have alpha plus beta and I have alpha minus beta. So alpha plus beta is what? 2. Alpha minus beta is what? 4. So these are the roots of the equation we are going to find. People, sum is how much? Sum is nothing but 2 plus 4, which is equal to 6. Then product is how much? Product of the roots is how much? 2 into 4, which is equal to 8. Now, which equation? General way of writing is x square minus sum into x plus product, which is equal to 0. X square minus sum is how much? 6x plus product is how much? 8, which is equal to 0. Which option is the right answer? X square minus 6x plus 8, which is equal to 0. Option A, B is your right answer. Hi Bhavani, hello, rest of you. Are you guys following it? Next question. It's a very interesting question. It's a very direct question if you ask me. Just direct substitution will give you the answer. Now people, the question is x square alpha and beta roots of the equation which is given like this. X square minus of n square plus 1 into x plus half into n raised to 4 plus n square plus 1, which is equal to 0. Constant term is what? This is the constant term. Coefficient of x is what? This is the coefficient of x. Now people, we need to find alpha square plus beta square. Now people, what is alpha square plus beta square? We just solved, right? Alpha square plus beta square is nothing but alpha plus beta the whole square. Alpha a plus b the whole square is what? A square plus b square plus 2ab. From that, similarly, alpha plus beta the whole square is what? Alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. From that, if I reduce to alpha beta, I will get what? Alpha square plus beta square, right? Now people, we need to know the value of alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is what here? Minus coefficient of x, that is nothing but n square plus 1 divided by coefficient of x square, that is 1. Then alpha beta is what? That is nothing but constant term by coefficient of x square, that is nothing but half into n raised to 4 plus n square plus 1. Now substitute it over there. This will become n square plus 1 the whole square minus 2 into 1 by 2 into what? This is n raised to 4 plus n square plus 1. Now people, look here. N square plus 1 the whole square is how much? A plus b the whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Similarly, n square the whole square is n raised to 4 plus 2ab. 2 into a is n square into 1 plus 1 minus 2 cancel, minus open the bracket, minus of n raised to 4 minus of n square, then minus of 1. N raised to 4 cancel. 1 and minus 1 got cancel. A 2n square minus n square is how much? The n square. So option B is your answer. Even though many lectures available, your classes help me understand more, and thank you sir for your okay, thank you. Yes. Next one. Let's go. The last question of this attempt. The age of a person is 4 times the sum of the ages of the sons. After 10 years, his ages will be double the sum of their ages of the son. People, we already solved in one of the MTP, previous MTP when we were solving, we already solved, not this attempt, previous attempt. So let the sum of the ages of sons is equal to what? Y. That means both the sons. 19 is C here. No. Check again, Shagu. Check Madi. C is not the answer. N square is the answer. Yes. Check again. Just about calculation, nothing else. Okay. Yes. No. Which PYQs will cover till 10th of Jan? Everything till last 12 attempts we will cover. So I'll tell you what all things I'll cover going forward. I'll do chapter wise predictions. Like I'll expect like 5 questions I'll predict kind of thing. Like I'll do that. Yes. With all the tech right now available, we can do predictions, right? Yes, I'll do that. Likewise, I'll do chapter wise, weightage wise, I'll do easy. If the question pattern is easy, if the question pattern is difficult, if the question pattern is very moderate, likewise 3 way I'll do it. Yes. Shall we check again? Sir, answer for 19 is C. So n square only, right? 2n square minus n square is what? N square. Check again. Yes, it's correct. Yes. I don't want to argue now. If not, we will correct it later. Yes. The age of a person is 4 times the sum of the ages of 2 sons. That means 2 sons ka age sum is how much? We are taking it as Y. Then age of a person we will take it as what? X. That means X is equal to 4Y. I am directly taking it like that. Then what else is given? After 10 years, person's age will be how much? If your age is X, After 10 years, how much will be your age? X plus 10. X plus 10 is equal to, will be double the sum of the ages of their sons. Okay, double the sum means what? 2 times y plus. People, you will take it like, how much you will take? Double the sums, right? Double. 2 times sum of the ages y plus. One son after 10 years, 10 increase will happen, right? Plus 10 will happen, right? Similarly, for the second son also, how much will happen? 10 increase will happen. So, how much will be the increment in age of 2 sons together? 20 will be the age increase. Okay, so that is given in the question, double the sum of the ages of their son. Now, which is open the bracket, x plus 10 is equal to 2y plus 20. Sorry, 20 into 2 will become 40. Instead of x, you will put what? 4y. So, substitute 4y over here. So, 4y plus 10. So, 10 goes to the other side, which is equal to 2y plus 30. So 2y is equal to what? 2y is equal to 30. Y is equal to how much? 15. How it became 2y? 4y minus 2y is how much? 2y itself. So y is equal to 15. Now we need to find the value of x. X is nothing but x is 4 into y. That is 4 into 15, which is equal to 4 into 15 is how much? 60. Option C is your answer. With that, we are going for December 2023 paper. Today onwards, this question onwards, you will see repetition of many cubic based questions, and you can expect a similar type of question in your exam hall. You know the shortcut for solving cubic based question, right? The solution of a cubic equation, x cube minus 23x square plus 142x minus 120 is equal to 0 is given by a triplet. That means x values are given over here. Now people, now we need to check sum of the roots. Sum, what is the first step? Sum of roots. Then we will check product of the root. Sum of the root is nothing but minus of coefficient of x square, that is minus of minus 23 divided by coefficient of x cube, which is equal to how much? 23. Then product is kitna? Product is equal to minus of constant term, that is minus of c, minus of 1 minus of minus 120 divided by coefficient of x square, that is how much? 1, which is equal to 120. Now option hit and tell me which option is the right answer. Now check which option is giving you sum as 23. So check option 1. A, 1 plus 11, 1 plus 10 plus 12 is how much? 23. 1 into 10 into 12 is how much? That is also 120. So option A is your answer, direct answer. Next question. Divide A, another easy question. Divide 27 into 2 parts so that 5 times the first part and 11 times the second together equal to 195. The ratio of the first and second part is directly given. People, look here. The easiest way is option hitting. So people assume that this is the first part, this is the second part. Now 5 times the first part, 5 into 17 plus 11 times the second part, which is equal to how much is the it should be equal to 195. Check whether you are getting 195. So clear the memory. 5 into 17 m plus 11 into 10 m plus MRC kitna da? 195, which is equal to RHS. That means the two numbers or the two parts are what? 17 and 10. Option E is your answer. Clear? Yes. Okay, Shagu. Next one. Now, you tell me, what is the method? Whenever you have x and y given in the question, you will option hit and get the answer. Yes. Anna, any doubt, Anna? Tell me. Yes. The solution of the linear simultaneous equation 2x minus y, which is equal to 4, 3x plus 4y is equal to 17 is what is the question? People try option hitting with the first option itself. Put x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2. So 2 into 3 minus 2, which is equal to how much now? 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2, which is equal to 4, which is equal to RHS. Now check this. 3 into 3 plus 4 into 2, which is equal to how much? 9 plus 8, which is equal to 17, which is equal to RHS. That means both the equations are satisfied by the first option. A is your answer. Next, another question based on cube roots. Sorry, cubical equation. X cube plus x square minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Then the value of x are how much? First find the sum for me. Sum is how much? Minus of coefficient of x square, that is how much? Minus of 1 divided by coefficient of x cube, that is equal to 1, that is minus 1. Okay, now product is how much? Product is nothing but constant term, that is minus of minus 1 divided by minus of constant term divided by coefficient of x cube, which is 1, which is Minus of minus 1 is how much? Plus 1. Tell me people, which option is giving you sum as minus 1 and product as plus 1? Look here up. Check option A. 1 minus 1 is how much now? 1 and minus 1 got cancelled. Minus 1. Product is how much? 1 into minus 1 into minus 1, which is how much now? Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. So 1. So option A itself is your answer. Very easy. Very, very easy. Next question. If alpha and beta are the roots of the equation x square minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0, then the value of alpha cube plus beta cube is how much? I'll tell you how to find this. People, what is alpha cube plus beta cube? What is the method I taught you? Alpha cube plus beta cube is nothing but alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Now people, we require the value of alpha plus beta and product of alpha and beta. People, sum of the root is how much da? That is nothing but minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, that is minus of minus 4, which is equal to 4. Then alpha beta is nothing but constant term divided by coefficient of x square, that is equal to how much? 1. Substitute 4 and 1 in the given equation, that is nothing but 4 cube minus 3 into alpha beta is how much? 1 into how much? 4, which is equal to 4 cube is how much? 64 minus 3 into 4 is how much? 12. That is how much? 52. Option D is your answer. Very, very easy question, right? June 2024. The roots of the quadratic equation. People, option hit. Direct option hit answer. Yes. Which option are you going to start off with? Yes, right answer people. Many people are getting answer. Good. Yes. Try with option A itself. So instead of x put 2, that means 2 square minus 7 into 2 plus 10, which is equal to how much now? That is 4 minus 14 plus 10, which is equal to how much now? 14 minus 14 is 0, which is equal to what? RHS. Now try with 5. 5 square minus 7 into 5 plus 10, which is equal to what? 25 minus 35 plus 10, which is equal to what? 35 minus 35, 0, which is equal to RHS. So direct option. Yes. 25th, can you repeat? Yes or no? So there is a shortcut we know from our identity long back. Yes, from very young age we are learning identity, right? Alpha cube plus beta cube, or a plus b the whole cube. A plus b the whole cube is what? Alpha cube plus beta cube plus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. So from that I can find alpha cube plus beta cube is nothing but alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Instead of alpha plus beta, put 4. Instead of alpha beta, put 1. Instead of alpha plus beta, put 4. Substitution, direct answer. Okay. 4 cube is how much? 64. 64 minus 12. Next one. Again, cubic equation. Look here now. The equation x cube minus 3x square minus 4x plus 12 is equal to 0 has 3 real roots. People, sum is how much da? Sum of the root is how much? Minus of coefficient of x square, that is minus of minus 3 divided by coefficient of x cube, which is equal to 3. Product of the root is how much? The product is nothing but constant minus of constant term divided by coefficient of x square, that is nothing but minus 12. Now tell me which option is giving you the answer. Product should be minus 12. Check option A. Minus 2 into 2 into 3, which is nothing but minus 4 into 3, that is minus 12. Option A is your answer. Sum is what? Sum here minus 2 plus 2 plus 3. Minus 2 plus 2 minus code cancel. What is remaining? 3 is remaining. Right. Yes. Next one. Can we do the next one? Yes. People, there is a property in your quadratic equation. Yes, we have spoke about it in class. If alpha and beta are the roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c, then equation whose roots are 1 by alpha and 1 by beta is how much? Very easy. I'll show you. Even if you don't remember, I can easily tell you. If the roots are inverse or the reciprocal, how to find it? Here it is ax square and plus bx plus c, right? So it will become what? Cx square plus bx plus a, which is equal to 0. The constant term and coefficient of x square will get what? Ulta. That's all. Direct answer. How much is the answer? Option B is your answer. Cx square plus bx plus a. Got it? Yes. Next one, if alpha and beta are the roots of the equation x square minus 8x plus 12 is equal to 0, then 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is how much? People, 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is what? That is nothing but this is nothing but denominator is LCM. When we take, it will become alpha beta. So numerator alpha plus beta. So we require the value of alpha plus beta and we require the value of alpha beta. People, sum of the roots. Here alpha and beta are roots of this equation, right? From that alpha plus beta is what? The minus coefficient of x. Minus of minus 8 is how much? Plus 8. Alpha beta is how much? The constant term divided by coefficient of x square. That is nothing but 12. Substitute, people. Alpha plus beta is what? 8 divided by 12, which is nothing but, take your calculator, 8 by 12, which is equal to 1. Hey, what is happening here? 8 divided by 12. Something goes wrong. 8 divided by 12. Yes. So you got it as how much? 0.667. So which option is giving you 0.667? That is nothing but option A is giving 2 by 3. Or you will cancel with 4, right? If you cancel with 4, you will get 2 and 3 in the denominator. 2 in the numerator, 3 in the denominator. But most of you are not good at not good with fraction, taking common outside and all. That's why I'm telling, use calculator. That is always easy. Next question. A fraction becomes 1 when 3 is added to the numerator and 1 is added to the denominator, but when the numerator and denominator are decreased by 2 and 1 respectively, it becomes 1 by 2. People, what is the approach? We will say that let x is to y be the fraction. X by y is the fraction. That is the normal approach. So from that you can say the fraction becomes what? 1 when 3 is added to the numerator. Numerator means x plus 3 divided by 1 is added to the denominator. That is what? Y plus 1, which is equal to what? 1. Why? Because the fraction is becoming 1. From that, what? X plus 3 is equal to cross multiply, which is equal to y plus 1. From that, x minus y is equal to what? This 3 goes to the other side, it is becoming minus 2. That is the first equation. Now look into the second one. When the numerator and denominator are decreased by 2 and 1, that means x minus 2 divided by 1 is decreased from denominator, that is y minus 1, which is the ratio is becoming 1 by 2. Cross multiply. 2x minus 4 is equal to kitna? Y minus 1. From that, 2x minus y minus 4 to the other side, it will become plus 4. Plus 4 minus 1 is becoming what? Plus 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is how much? 3. So this is the two equations. People, what are they asking? They are asking for the denominator of the fraction. That means we need to find the value of x. So I will rewrite the equation here. X minus y is equal to minus 2. 2x minus y is equal to 3. I told you the shortcut for finding x, right? Now we are finding y. The ulta. Now people, in order to find the value of y, whom you will ignore? You tell me. Whom are you ignoring? In order to find the value of y, you will ignore y. Hey, y everything is correctly, right? Yeah. You will ignore y randomly. Yes. From this, you tell me the value of y. Y is equal to what? Y is equal to, you should take from this to this. So 2 into minus 2. Okay. 2 into minus 2. Minus of into 1 into 3. 1 coefficient of x is how much? 1. 1 into 3 divided by coefficient of this pattern is anyway same. 2 into minus 1 minus of 1 into minus 1. So which is equal to how much? Minus 2 into 2 is how much? Minus 4. Minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7 divided by 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 plus 1 is how much? Minus into minus will become plus. So it will be minus 1. So 7 is the answer. Option C is the answer. So tell how to manage time in exam. It's all about urgency. As I tell always, have the urgency. Like when you get a question, it should be like, I should solve the question within 10 seconds, 20 seconds. That urgency should be there. I'll do one session based on that, how to attend questions, how to approach question. I'll just tell you one example right now. Now look here. A number consists of, I'm just turning on the timer for you. Okay. Where is the timer? Timekeeper. Yes. Everyone can see the timer. If not, please tell me. The timer is there. Yes, I started. Okay. This number consists of 2 digits. The digit in the tens place is 3 times the digits in the units place. If 54 is subtracted from the number, then the digits are reversed. Okay. How much seconds I lost? I lost around, right, 10 seconds. Then, as a human or as a student in exam hall, what are you doing? After reading it for one time, you will read it again. You will again start. A number consists of 2 digits. Again, you will write something. Then again, you will read. Again, you will read. You will lose around 30-40 seconds over there. That's how you lose time in exam hall. Never. Without practice, you will not have an idea about how a question will come. If you have enough practice, when you see the question is a number consists of 2 digits. Okay, it's a 2-digit number. Done. The tens place is 3 times the digit in the units place. Tens place should be what? 3 times. Looking at that, tens place is 3 times. So no, option A is wrong. Either it should be option B, C or D. That means option here directly I am going for. Then 54 is subtracted from the number. The digits are reversed. People, 93 minus 54 is how much? 93 minus 54 is how much? 39. So look here, 93, 39. The digits are reversed. If you don't have that approach, your time will be gone inside the exam hall. So people, I just show you, don't read questions for too much time. That's why I am not reading the question too many times. You are reading the question and along with that we are doing the question. That is the pattern you should follow for examination, which you will save time if you approach that way. Okay. Yes. Got the point? Answer is what? 39. Yes. Yes. Your session. Thank you, da. Yes. 93 answer, da. Yes. Good. Very good. A person purchased 2 apples, then 5 bananas at the cost of 90. Later, he visited another shop. The shopkeeper told him that if you give me 50 rupees and 1 banana, I can give you 3 apples. He agreed to the deal. Okay, I'm losing time like reading this like this. I should not read like that. What is the cost of 1 apple and 1 banana? People, what is happening over here? Let there be apples and bananas, right? Let it be like x and let it be like y. So from this I can write 2x plus 5y is equal to what? 90. People, actually I only required this line. A man purchased 2 apples and 5 bananas, cost of this and this is what is the question. So 2x plus 5y is equal to 90. Now option hit. Option hit. Now instead of x put 15. Instead of y put 10. That means 2 into 15 is how much? 30. 30 plus 50 is how much? 80, which is not equal to 90. That means LHS not equal to RHS. That means option A is wrong. Now looking at that, option D should be the answer. Now try option D. So 20 into 2 is how much? 40 plus 5 into 10 is how much? 50, which is equal to 90, which is means LHS is equal to RHS. Option D is the right answer. Yes. What are the chapters we shouldn't leave at all? Chapter 4, 13, 14, then chapter 18. Then if you ask me, these chapters are very important compared to any other chapter. Then if you know probability, if you can understand combinations, permutations, probability will become easy. Then theoretical distribution also will be easy. You can together score around 15 to 16 marks from these 3 chapters. Now, if one root of the equation x square minus 3x plus k is equal to 0 is 1, then the value of k. People, whenever questions are like one root is given like this, instead of x, put x is equal to what? One of the root, that is 1. Now, that means 1 square minus 3 into 1 plus k, which is equal to 0. 1 minus 3 plus k, which is equal to 0. K is equal to what? K is equal to 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Minus 2 goes to the other side. K is equal to 2. Option A is your answer. I hope that you got it. Next question. Yes, the Sharma, right answer now. Yes. Next question. Now, one of the roots of the cubic equation is 3x cube minus 5x square minus 11x minus 3, which is equal to 0. Then, yes, option C was wrong for the previous question. Now, this question we will check. Okay. Yes. If x is equal to minus 1 by 3, then the other 2 roots are what and what is the question? People, easiest way is what? The sum of the roots. Sum of roots is what? Sum of roots is what? The sum of roots is minus coefficient of x square divided by coefficient of x cube. That is minus of minus 5 is plus 5 divided by coefficient of x cube is what? 3. 5 by 3. Correct? So sum of the root is that. Then product is kitna da? Product is minus constant term divided by coefficient of x cube, that is minus of minus 3 divided by 3, which is equal to 1. People, one of the root is minus 1 by 3. Now we need to check the other two roots. People, check which option is giving you the answer. Try with option D. Try option D. We will check whether it's right or not. No, anyway, it is not going to be right. Try with option C. Okay. So minus 1 by 3 is the first root. Then into 1 into minus 3. Now 3 and 3 got cancelled. Minus into minus is how much? 1. Now try sum. Sum is equal to how much? That is nothing but minus 1 by 3 plus 1 minus 3, which is equal to how much? Which is equal to 3. Anyway, it is going to be a negative value. That is not the answer. That means option C is wrong. Yes. Now try option A. Looking at that, option A should be, or option B should be the answer. Try option B. Okay. That means minus 1 by 3 minus 1 then plus 3. Now take the LCM, which is equal to how much? Minus 1, then denominator is 3. Minus 1 into 3 is how much? Minus 3. Then 3 into 3 is how much? 9. So people, this is how much? 9 minus 4 is how much? 5. That is 5 by 3. Product is how much? Product is nothing but 1 minus 1 by 3 into minus 1 into 3. 3, 3 cancel. Answer is 1. So option B. Right. Next question, Jan 2025. People, if alpha and beta are the roots of a quadratic equation, 2x square minus 4x plus 6 is equal to 0, then the quadratic equation with roots alpha square by beta and beta square by alpha is how much is the question. People, in order to find a quadratic equation, you require what? You require the sum of the roots and the product of the root. You tell me what is sum of the roots here? Alpha square by beta plus beta square by alpha. That is nothing but alpha cube plus beta cube divided by alpha beta. Now before that, we require the value of alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is nothing but sum of minus, that is sum of the root, which is nothing but minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. That is nothing but minus of minus 4 divided by 2, that is plus 2. Then alpha beta is how much? The constant term divided by coefficient of x square, that is 6 divided by 2, which is equal to 3. Alpha beta is 3, alpha plus beta is 2. Artha Purinjita, samjaya? Yes. Now people, you tell me how to write alpha plus beta the whole cube. I will write it as alpha plus beta the, so alpha cube plus beta cube, how will you write? Alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta divided by what? Alpha beta. Fine. Now alpha plus beta the whole cube is how much? That is nothing but 2 cube. Then minus 3 into alpha beta is how much? That is 3 into alpha plus beta is how much? 2 divided by alpha beta is how much? 3. That is 8 cube. 2 cube is 8 minus of minus of 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 2 is how much? 9 into 2 is 10. 18. Sorry. 18 divided by 3, which is equal to minus 10 divided by 3. So you got the sum of the roots. This is nothing but sum. Okay. Now we need to find product. Product is how much? Product is nothing but alpha square by beta into beta square by alpha. Beta and one of the beta cancel. Beta and alpha and one of the alpha cancel. That is alpha beta, which we already have. That is how much? Which is equal to 3. Now people, how to write x square minus of sum into x plus product. Correct? Now which is equal to 0. X square minus of sum is how much? Sum is how much? Minus of minus 10 by 3 into x plus product is how much? Product is nothing but 3, which is equal to 0. Now take the LCM. 3x square plus 10x plus 9, which is equal to 0. Which option is the right answer? Which plus 9 is equal to 0? Which option? Option A is your right answer. I hope that you got it. Yes, many people. Are you guys commenting? Are you guys there? Yes. Everyone got it now? Next question can I do? Yes. Direct question. One more question in this attempt. Only 2 questions were there in the Jan attempt. What are the values of x and y for the given equations? People, when you want to find x and y, what is the easiest way? option hit பண்ணுங்க, option hit மாடி, option hit செய், answer கொடுக்கு, கொடி, தெரு, everyone try. Now instead of try option, instead of x put 20, instead of y put 25 in option A. That means 20 by 2 minus 25 by 5, which is equal to what? 25 minus 20. We will check whether LHS is equal to RHS. 10 minus 25 by 5 is 5, which is equal to 5. So 5 is equal to 5. LHS is equal to RHS. Next question now. X minus 10, x minus 5 is how much? Instead of x, we will put 20. 20 minus 5 divided by 25 minus 10. 25 minus 10 is equal to what? 15 by 15, which is equal to 1, which is equal to RHS. So option A is your answer. Direct question. May 2025 people. The quadratic equation 2x square minus root 5x plus 1 is equal to 0 has what? So we will first find b square minus 4ac is equal to how much? Instead of b, you will put root 5. Root 5 the whole square minus 4 into a is how much? 2 into constant term is how much? 1, which is 5 minus 8. So which is minus 3. People, we know that when b square minus 4ac is less than 0, that means the roots are imaginary. That means there is no real roots. Option C is your answer. Okay, next question. Another question based on cubic form. For an equation x cube minus 6x square plus 15x plus 12 is equal to 0, the product of two roots is 12. Which of the following is true is the question. People, don't even get deviated with product of two roots and all. Don't even look at it. Directly go for your method. What is the method? Sum is how much? Sum is nothing but minus of coefficient of x square. That is how much? Minus of minus 6 divided by coefficient of x cube. That is 1, which is equal to 6. Product is how much? Product is nothing but minus of constant term, that is minus of 12 divided by 1, that is minus 12. Check people, which option is giving you the product as minus 12. This option is not giving, this option is not giving. Either it should be option A or it should be option C. Now people, sum should be plus 6. Sum should be plus 6 in only in option C, because minus 1 plus 3 is minus plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 is plus 6. Sir, can we pass preparing measure of central tendency, LR, max, finance, ratio, proportion, indices, theoretical distribution? Yes, you can do that. It's very easy to do that. Yes. Next one, 39th question. People, this is one of the most interesting question ever asked from this particular chapter. Okay, this is one of the most interesting question because it's actually to deal with some of the physics concepts which you have studied in 8th standard or 9th standard. Okay, it's one of the very interesting question. I'll teach you with a shortcut. That shortcut will help you in solving any question similar to it in the future. Okay, Puru gets on the elevator at the 11th floor of a building and rides up at the rate of 57 floors per minute. Okay, at the same time, Ishu gets on an elevator at the 51st floor on the same building and rides down at the rate of 63 floors per minute. If they continue traveling at this rate, then at which floor they will cross the paths together is the question. Okay, now people, just tell me, what is the distance between their floors? Distance, I'll write. This is the shortcut. Okay, distance between their floors. How much is the distance between 11th and which one? 11th and 51st. That means 51 minus 11, which is equal to 40 floors is the difference between them. Okay, then what else? Relative speed. What do you mean by relative speed? You and your relative running on? No, relative speed is what? Relative speed is, for example, a car is coming like this and another car is coming like this. That means if a car is coming at 40 km per hour and another is coming at 60, they will both hit together at a what speed of 40 plus 60. Now, if a car is going in this way and another car is going in this way, it will be in the A minus B. Now, here what is happening? One person is going up, other person is coming down, so there it should be getting added, right? That means their relative speed will be how much is the next question. First person is coming at what? 157 flows per second. That means 57 flows per minute or per minute, I'll add per minute, plus we are adding it, plus 63 flows per minute, which is equal to how much? The 120 flows per minute is that relative speed of them. Then time is what? Time is nothing but what? Distance divided by speed. That means 40 divided by 120, which is equal to what? 1 by 3. 1 by 3 per minute can be the case. Then they will meet at what point is the question. They will meet at, so take the first condition, 57 into 1 by 3, that is the time, plus 11th floor is the floor which he is there, right? So answer is how much? 57 into 1 by 3 is how much? That is 19. 19 plus 11 is how much? 30. So people follow this method, it will help you out. Otherwise it will involve equation solving and all. You will not understand anywhere you get the same pattern of question. Follow this pattern. Now we are going for the last one. Yes. Hi Tanushri. Hi Shagu. Yes. Yeah, many people are there. So the chapter is an important one, otherwise leave the chapter and focus on other chapter. If you ask me in the previous, in the last few attempts, it is 3 to 4 marks were there from this. Okay, 1 second. 3 to 4 marks were there in this chapter. So in general, 4 marks, up to 4 marks you can expect from this chapter. Because normally what happens is, this chapter, chapter 2 and chapter 3, they are coming together in the sense, if chapter 2 weightage increases, linear inequality weightage decreases. If that chapter weightage increases, the weightage of this chapter decreases. So usually that is the pattern. Now people, the last and final attempt, that is September 2025 attempt. Can we go ahead? If alpha and beta are the roots of the equation x square minus x minus 6 is equal to 0, then the value of alpha cube plus beta cube plus alpha square plus beta square plus alpha plus beta. People, alpha cube plus beta cube. From the knowledge you attended my class today, not about the previous class or anything. So what is alpha cube plus beta cube? I already told you that is nothing but alpha plus beta, the whole cube, minus, Mukundan, hi, yes, minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. So that is alpha cube plus beta cube. Plus, what is alpha square plus beta cube? That is nothing but alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Correct? Then plus alpha plus beta is the remaining thing. Now people, we require the value of alpha plus beta and alpha beta. People, tell me, what is alpha plus beta from this? The alpha plus beta is sum of the root, that is nothing but minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, that is minus of minus 1. Kitna da? 1. Alpha beta is how much? Constant term, that is minus 6 divided by coefficient of x square, that is 1, that is minus 6. Okay, so product is minus 6, sum is plus 1. People, put that over here and get me the answer. Alpha plus beta the whole cube is equal to how much? 1 cube, that is 1, minus 3 into minus 6 into 1 plus again 1 square minus 2 into alpha beta is how much? That is nothing but minus 6 plus alpha plus beta is how much? 1. So 1 cube is how much? 1. So minus 3 into minus 6 is how much? Plus 18 plus 1. Minus 2 into minus 6 is how much? Plus 12 plus 1. People, 1 plus 18 plus 12 plus 1 is how much? 33. Option D is your answer. Arthaita? Arthamainda? Yes. Got it? Next one, another easy question. Option hit. I told you, whenever x values are given directly, you can always option hit, people, and directly get it rather than solving using b square minus 4ac and all. Directly option hit, people. Now people, here instead of x, try option A. Try put x is equal to 2. Put this one. Try option A. Try option A. X is equal to how much? 2. That means 2 divided by 2 minus 1 is how much? 1. The whole square minus 5 into 2 divided by 2 minus 1 is how much? That is also 2 plus 6, which is how much? That is 4 minus 10 plus 6, which is equal to how much? 10 minus 10, which is equal to 10 minus 10, which is equal to 0. LHS is equal to RHS. That is correct. Now try 3 by 2. Instead of 3 by 2, you can put 1.5. Because 3 by 2 is what? 1.5. So 1.5 divided by 1.5 by this is how much the minus 1 is how much the? That is 0.5 the whole square minus 5 into 1.5 divided by 1.5 minus 1, that is nothing but 0.5 plus 6, which is equal to how much is the question? Is it 0? Then that's your answer. Now 1.5 divided by 0.5 into equal to, then click M plus, then 1.5 into 5 divided by 0.5, then click M minus, then 6, click M plus MRC. You are getting it as what does? 0 is equal to 0, LHS is equal to RHS. Option A is your right answer. And the final question, people. If alpha and beta are two roots of the equation 2x square minus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0, the equation with the root alpha by beta and beta by alpha. People, one of the easiest way, we already did a similar question. They are telling the new equation is having roots what? Alpha by beta and beta by alpha. You tell me the sum of the roots will be what? Sum will be nothing but alpha by beta plus beta by alpha, which is nothing but alpha square plus beta square divided by alpha beta. Product will be how much? The product is nothing but alpha by beta into beta by alpha. That means cancel 1. Now we require to find the value of alpha square plus beta square divided by alpha beta. What is alpha square plus beta square? I told you alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta divided by alpha beta. People, what is alpha plus beta? Take this equation and find me the value of alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is nothing but minus coefficient of x, that is minus of minus 6 divided by coefficient of x square, which is equal to what? 6 by 2, that is 3. Then alpha beta is how much? The 3 divided by 2. Substitute Mari, answer Kodi, come on, you can do it, which is equal to what? Alpha plus beta the whole square, that is 3 square, that is 9 minus 2 into 3 by 2, that is cancel divided by 3 by 2, that is how much? 9 minus 3 is kitna? 9 minus 3 is 6 divided by 3 by 2, which is equal to 12 by 3. Answer is what? 4. So sum is equal to 4, people. Product is equal to 1. Tell me the quadratic equation. X square minus of sum into x plus product. People, we got the value of sum. That is how much? Minus of 4x plus 1, which is equal to 0. Which is the right answer? Option B is your right answer. I hope that everyone understood everything. So 42 questions were there from this chapter in the last 12 attempts. I hope that everything is clear with you. Yes, sir, thank you for providing this lecture on YT. By the way, there is enough score. Could be a module question. Yes, da, if you attended around 50 questions per I mean, what have you completed? Dead hand? What's that? What kind of name? Da? Yes. Fine. You, if possible, just tell me what all things have you completed. Then based on that, I'll help you in this. Sir, as per your experience, how do you think? Every attempt will be easy because all the time there will be 60 easy questions and 40 moderate to difficult questions. The only problem is we will never know that 60 questions will be from which chapter. Some people, we know, right? Every people will not study every chapter. So if there's easy question come from a chapter which you never studied, it will be difficult for you. That is the main problem. So do you know Telugu? I can understand the Tanushree. Yes. I mean, fan. Yes. So I want to score 60 to 70 in QA, but which chapter I want to concentrate? So you can do logical reasoning 20 marks, then mainly then chapter 4 15 marks, then chapter 13 and 14 together 20 marks. Possible probability and theoretical distribution again will give you 12 marks. Then index number 6 marks. Likewise, this chapter will help you out. Yes, as per your experience. Yes. Bye then everyone. Yes, if anything is there, you type there. I'll be here itself. Let me just play the outro.